See, if your attitude is right, the facts don't count because 99% of what people think are facts are just their opinion. See, the facts was I was an illegal immigrant with no documentation, no college education. I had no professional skills, so I had no way to get a decent job. So I had to work slave hour shifts, working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, getting paid $5 an hour. Now you do the math. But I had two things going for me. I had a pocket full of positivity, and I had a heart full of ambition. And I had the will to go get it by any means necessary. You dig? See, we all got the gift to turn nothing into something, shit into sugar, and water into wine.
That boy. That boy.
You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
Niggas ain't in my category. I'll open shop in any territory. Play the background like Berry Gordy. Got a white bitch, she gon' sell it for me. Woo! That's it. That's all you niggas gonna get, man. That's all you niggas is gonna get, man. Come on, man. I can't give you niggas no more. Man, that's off my new EP I'm working on called Pirates from the Caribbean. Matter of fact, I might name it Pirate City. What y'all think? Pirates from the Caribbean or Pirate City? That song might be called Pirate from the Caribbean. I can't give y'all no more of that, man. That shit gonna be fire. Listen, man, when I drop that video, it's gonna be, y'all know I'm coming, man. Y'all know I'm giving it up. Y'all know I'm coming. It's going to be fire. Anything I do is quality over quantity. We don't put out no bullshit. Y'all know how we bringing it. You know how we coming. It's Boss Life, Cash is King, and we going to do our motherfucking thing. This episode is going to be a wonderful episode. I hope y'all locked in. We going to get ready. Let me get right. Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash, a.k.a. Money Making Mitch. Hide y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's going to be a dope-ass episode. I'm going to lock in and give you some news you can use. Listen, I need you to stop whatever you're doing. Get your pen and your pad. Write some of this shit down because you're going to need it in your life. Trust me, all right? I ain't talking because I got lips. Everything I say is going to be some real shit. Hey, listen, man, y'all got me hyped right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I listen to my music, I get hyped. And I'm fucking with y'all. You know what I mean? Anytime I'm fucking with my people, man, I get in that zone. I get in that vibe. Y'all can tell by my energy it's going to be a dope episode. You know what I mean? Y'all can just feel it, right? You can feel it through the screen. It's going to be a dope episode, man. I hope y'all can feel it through the screen. Y'all can feel it on the left side. Y'all can feel it on the left side. Y'all can feel it in the middle. Y'all can feel it in the middle. Everybody can feel it. Y'all know what it is, man. Pause, by the way. Because, you know, for the niggas out there that be going far left, thinking all kind of crazy shit, we got to say pause. You know, I got my tea. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm looking good. Anytime I feel good, I know I look good. So I ain't gotta question that. Before we get started, you know what I like to do? I like to talk about the drip report. You know I gotta let y'all know what I got on. You know I'm feeling real Cash is King today. I'm feeling real, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like money, man. I'm feeling like money. So today I gotta let y'all know my fit, what I got on right now. Right now I got this new exclusive Cash is King, ain't never been, sold. Nobody else has it. It's a one of one. This was inspired by Nipsey Hussle. I seen him had on a sweatsuit, a tracksuit similar to this one, and I figured, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a Cash is King version. So rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. He inspired this, most definitely. I gotta give props where props is due. Gotta pay homage to the GOAT. You know what I mean? Also, like I said again, this is a Cash is King one-of-one track suit. You could get this if you hit me in the DM and you ask nicely. I might make you one. You know what I mean? It's gonna be top dollar though, no bullshit. Quality over quantity. Like you can see the shit is quality. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to, you don't even have to question it. It is what it is. I got the Cash is King logo on the front. I got the Cash is King logo on the pants leg. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's the Cash is King logo on the pants leg. Also, I had to put on some dope ass Air Max with these. Fire Air Max. Let me let y'all see these, man. These is fire. I gotta take them off, let y'all see these real quick. These are fire. You know what I mean? And it's only right, black, red, and white. And this is some of my favorite colors, man. You know what I mean? Some of my favorite colors. So I had to put it together, man. I like to coordinate. Anytime I like to get fly, I like to coordinate. Anytime you getting ready and you trying to get fresh, coordinate. The bottom got to match with the top. Listen, man, all that colorful shit, leave that for the niggas who do that type of shit. But all the straight men, all the men out there that like to, you don't want to be questioned. Yeah, you wear your shit that coordinate with your whole feng shui, you dig? It makes it all just line up right. Like I said again, the Air Max is fire. I really don't usually wear Air Max. I'm usually like a designer sneaker type of guy, but these went so well. I figure I put them on. You know what I mean? Also, I like the fact that they got zipper to the bottom of these. I know y'all can't see the zipper. Y'all can't see everything, but hey man, it is what it is, man. You got to be here to see everything, man. But for right now, I gotta let y'all know what's going down, man. Yeah. Also, I almost forget. The glasses, I stay with some dope ass shades. These are a little different though. These are Oakley shades, extremely different. I usually don't rock these when I'm recording, but this episode I figure, I put on some Oakley shades because they match so, precisely. It's like, come on, man. Like, what else would I wear with this? You know what I mean? I got the Bottega Veneta shades. I got the Louis Vuitton shades. I got so much shades, but I figure the Oakleys just go right with them. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. My homeboy, he hate these shades, man. He said I look like a police officer with these shades on. I told him it's a Bahamas thing, man. He don't know. It's an island thing. All my islanders, all my Jamaicans, all my Bahamians, all my Bajans, all my Guyanese, big up yourself. You done know. You already know this is a island Caribbean thing. We stay with some Oakleys on. You know what I mean? You got a few people wearing it in America now, but we've been doing this since... You know what I mean? Kingdom come. You know what I mean? Shall world be done. You feel me? Since kingdom come, shall will be done. Yeah, man, we've been doing this. But we ain't gonna put them on just yet. I'm gonna let you ladies get to see my eyes a little bit more because a lot of times people say they don't get to see my eyes. So, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all see my eyes real quick. I don't want nobody thinking I'm cockeyed out there, you dig? I'm not cross-eyed, I'm not cockeyed. I gotta let y'all niggas know, man. Pause, by the way, too. Also, y'all know I got my number one host. Come here, boy. Stop acting like that, man. Come on, man. Stop acting like that, man. You know you the host, man. Come on, man. Come on. Listen, man. You better stop that, man. You know I got company, right? You know we got company, right? Stop acting shy. You the second host, man. They want to see you too. They want to know what you got on. They want to see what you swagging with, what your drip look like. You know what he got on, man. He got that Cash is King hoodie on right now. Got that Cash is King hoodie on. Y'all gotta pardon him. He didn't feel good this morning. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This morning he was feeling a little under the weather. So I'm gonna let him relax and chill. But as you can see, we coordinating. We always coordinate. I don't care what I got on. Me and my dog is always gonna look, presentable. We always gonna do it right. But I know you feeling a little bad right now. I know you had a rough morning, but it's gonna be all good. I'm gonna say some things that the listener is gonna be captivated by. And you're going to be listening too. So you're going to be inspired and motivated as well. So don't even trip. We're going to make your evening be a wonderful evening, all right? Don't cry. You'll be all right. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. Hey, before I get started too, I like to shout out some of my new Patreon members. I got to shout y'all out because y'all showing love and y'all supporting. And I always want to support the people that support me. We interrupt this program for a quick short commercial break. I know you're enjoying the content, but listen, I gotta plug the book, The Power of Thought. This is something that you need in your life. You can think your way to a rich and prosperous life. It's your thoughts and your feelings that create abundance for you. Change your mind and you can change your life. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to teach you how to think. So get a copy of the book, The Power of Thought. If you don't got all day and you ain't trying to read a 300-page book, this is short and sweet. It's going to take you where you need to be. Also, for the people that don't read, I got the audio book as well. Everything is going to be in the description below. Support the book, support the platform. Y'all know what it is, The Power of Thought. Yours truly, Likquidcash. Now back to the episode. Cheers. You feel me? I like to shout out Izzo Green, Tristan Skilly, Nazaya. I don't know how I pronounce that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong or not, but either way, you know what it is. Love and support. Tay Bob. Also, Rello Smooth, Mr. Kane. Who else? Adebayo Brown. That's got to be some African name. Shout out to you. You probably from South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Kai, and also, of course, Christina Merlo. You know your name. Come on, man. You dig? Anyway, I got to give love and respect and shout out to y'all because y'all been supporting, holding me down. And I always got to show support to people who support me. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, that's something that you should do ASAP. You dig? Because the Patreon is going to have some news you can use, some valuable information. I'm going to start posting on the Patreon more frequently things. And I'm also going to have information that I might not put, I will not put on YouTube. You know what I mean? So if you're on my Patreon, you're going to get some exclusive content that will not be on YouTube. You can guarantee that. You feel me? Like I said again, I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate everything y'all do for me. Also, if you just now watching this particular show, I need you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below because we need some engagement. Because the more you guys engage, the more the algorithm lets YouTube know that my page is popping and they send it out to more people, all right? We need your support because we're trying to get the subscribers all the way to, possibly 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. My Instagram is lit, is booming. Subscribers and followers are getting added every day, but we got to get this YouTube catching up to speed. And I'm patient. I understand YouTube is one of the hardest platforms to grow, but I'm patient. I'm up for the challenge because I'm always ready, to compete, man. I stay ready to compete. Also, as well, got to get some water in my system, H2O. If you ain't drinking enough water, you need to stop what you're doing, get you a bottle of water, get some H2O in your system. Because why? Your body is made of what? Damn near 72% water? Yeah, something like that. I don't know the percentage, but you know what I'm talking about. So you got to get water in your system, you dig? I'm going to try not to make this a long episode, but this episode is going to be so good. I don't know if I'm going to make it short or long. I don't know where it's going to be, but I'm going to just do my thing. And the people that rock with me, they're going to watch the whole entire episode. You dig? I'm going to try not to make it that long, but hey, man, sometimes this news and this information be so good that you never know, man. You feel me? But I like to say this before I get, go on with the show. Jackpot Mobility. If you're in the Las Vegas area, I need you to hit up Jackpot Mobility. If you got an elderly person in your family that's on vacation right now with you in Las Vegas, or maybe you just want to relax while you on the slot machine, hit up Jackpot Mobility. They're going to deliver the scooter to your hotel and they're going to pick it up on your departure date. Very easy, very smooth, very professional. Jackpot Mobility. Ride with the winners. Why not? You come to Vegas to win some money, right? Why not call up and ride with the winners? You dig? Jackpot Mobility. The information is going to be in the description below. Also, you got a party bus, or you need a party bus, or you want a party bus, I got a party bus for you to hit up right now, and definitely tell them Cash sent you. They might give you a discount. You never know. All right? Luxury Brothers Party Bus, the best in Las Vegas. They're going to pick you up on time, get to where you're going on time. It's going to be a smooth ride. They got stars in the ceiling. Man, they got everything you need, man. They got champagne. They got a bottle of Hennessy for the Hennessy drinkers. They got Casamigos for the ladies. Come on, man. What else y'all need, man? You dig? Tell them I sent you. Cash, Luxury Brothers Party Bus. The information is going to be in the description below. If you're a brand, or if you're a company, or you're a business, or you're a business owner, anybody out there that want to be, they want to be shout out on the platform. They want to get their brand out there. They want to get their company's name out there. Listen, I got some eyeballs on my content. I think you need to hit me up. I'll definitely show y'all some love, all right? All y'all got to do is hit me up. We're going to definitely get it together. Listen, man, it's easy. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to shout you out, show you some love, and get your brand or get your company or get your business on and rolling and put it in more eyes, put it in front of more people. You feel me? Anyway. Yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting episode. Listen, Prince, come over here, man. The people want to see you, man. You got to bring your ass over here, man. The people want to see you, man. Come on, why you acting like that, man? We too fly not to be seen, man. We too fly not to be seen. As you can see, man, I got that water on my neck. I got to get him a chain too. I got to get Prince a chain soon. But y'all can see I got that water on my neck. I've been wearing a suit lately on a few of my other episodes. But today I feel like, I want to put that water on my neck, man. I want to drown a bitch, you feel me? I want you motherfuckers to drown, man. I want it to rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, I want it to rain for 40 days and 40 nights. That's what's going on my neck right now. Pardon me. Me and God got an agreement. You dig? He want me to shine. You dig? Y'all can't get mad at that, man. He want me to shine, man. You feel me? I'm gonna turn my phone off too so I can get busy. I don't want no interruptions at all. So I'm gonna turn my phone off. Anyway, let's get into it. This episode is called How to Have a Winning Attitude. Know what I mean? How to have a winning attitude. Because why? Because if your attitude is right, the facts don't count. What are the facts? Shit, 99% of what people think are facts are just opinions. So we're gonna break it all down. Y'all know how I do. I like to start off with the problems, then I go into the solution. Sometimes I mix it all up. Pay attention so you don't miss nothing. All right? I'm gonna try to take it easy on y'all, but sometimes I just be going off. See, a lot of times, some of y'all just got attitude problems, man. That's really what it is, man. A lot of y'all got attitude problems out there, and that's fucking up your bag. That's messing up your money, man. And that's just what it is. And sometimes it shows on your face. You know what I mean? You ever talk to a female and, she look good from afar. As soon as you got up close, you could see that she had an attitude on her face. So you wasn't interested in hollering at her no more. You wasn't interested in getting her phone number. You kind of just, you know what I mean? You could feel her energy. You could feel her vibration that she wasn't giving you the vibe that you really was looking for. You could tell she was mad at something. Damn near mad at the world. Yeah, I meet people like that all the time, man. They just mad at everything. Like the world owed them something. Nah, you got to go out there and get it. The world don't owe you nothing, baby. You feel me? Some of you niggas too walk around with motherfucking screw face thinking the world owe you something. So yeah, it goes for both of y'all, men and women. It's a lot of people out there that's walking around with attitudes and you can see it all over their face. And you wonder why things ain't going your way. You wonder why you're having a bad day. Your attitude, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You acting like somebody pissing your cornflakes. Matter of fact, why you still even eating cornflakes? You a grown ass man. You dig? But anyway, let me not shit on your breakfast. You know what I mean? Some people gotta eat what they gotta eat. You feel me? So I ain't mad at that. But like I said again, you have to have a pleasing attitude. Your attitude is going to define how your day go. See, if you wake up thankful and grateful, there's no way you're gonna have a negative attitude throughout your day. You gotta practice being thankful and grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I write down 10 to 20 things that I'm thankful and grateful for every morning. So it's almost impossible for me to have a bad day because I'm counting down all the list of things that I'm thankful and grateful for. Just even the fact that I'm alive, that I can breathe this fresh air. I'm alive that I woke up this morning. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I got a roof over my head and I slept in a bed. I'm thankful for everything that transpired throughout my day, good or bad, because no day is a bad day. That's how I live my life, in that particular way. No other fashion. Some of y'all are walking around, like I said again, mad at nobody but yourself, because that's the only person you should be mad at. Nobody but yourself, because nobody owe you nothing. Everything you want in life, you got to go out there and get it. That's just it. You got to go out there and get it. Make it happen. Nobody's going to make it happen for you. So I'm going to teach you how to have a pleasing attitude. The first thing you got to do, like I said again, wake up and be thankful and grateful that you're alive. And if you're not into meditation, at least say a prayer. At least the bare minimum. Instead of going on your phone and checking Instagram, I know you're going to do that first. No matter what I say, I know that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to check Instagram. But after you check Instagram, make sure you thank the man above that you woke up this morning and you were alive. Just do that for me, please. And trust me, that's going to help you to have a pleasing attitude throughout your day. And after you finish doing that, you might want to say some affirmation. Wake up in the morning and just look in the mirror and say some affirmation. Tell yourself you're great. You a king. You a God having a human experience. And enjoy the experience because it's all an experience. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's so many things that you can do to have a pleasing attitude throughout your day. See, even for me, I'm gonna tell y'all a little tip, right? A little secret. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna tell y'all that. That's gonna be in my Patreon. I'm gonna leave that for some of my Patreon subscribers. If y'all wanna know what I was gonna say, subscribe to my Patreon and you could be able to, you know what I mean? Get that inside information. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, he can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the bricks. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
Yeah, like I said again, a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you people out there, a lot of you females out there that are, you know, in internet land. What up, y'all my peoples? But a lot of y'all got, you know, a negative attitude. Y'all think negative. Y'all are overthinkers. And that's a problem. See, y'all overthink, and when y'all do think, y'all think negative. And you wondering why your attitude is not in the right space or in the right place or where it need to be. See, I used to overthink. I mean, we all do that sometimes. We all overthink. But at some point in your life, you got to stop thinking. Just have a thought and make a decision. See, there's some things you want to do in life right now that is easy for you to do. You can do it just like that, but you overthinking the situation. But why are you overthinking it, man? Just go out there and make it happen. Whatever you want to do, you might fail, but it's okay. That's a part of the process. But see, you overthinking it so much, you're going to scare yourself in not doing it. And that's the issue right there. Overthinking stops a lot of people from moving towards their goals and their dreams. You have to stop overthinking. Just have a thought, make a decision. It's simple. It's like eating apples or orange. Which one do you want? You want an apple or do you want an orange? Don't make it more complicated than it really is. Or don't make it more complicated than it need to be. When you wake up, you ask yourself, what do you want to do today? Do you want to do something that's going to take you a step closer to your goals and your dreams? Or you want to lay in bed a little bit while longer, scroll up and down Instagram for another hour, go to sleep for another hour. By the time you get up, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you wondering why the day has just flew by you. See, you wondering why the day is moving so fast. The day is not moving too fast. You are just moving too slow. Time is actually moving appropriately. See, you can't manage time. The only thing you can manage is your priorities. If you stay moving in the direction towards your goals and you prioritize the things that you need to do, it'll make your day go by a little bit more smoother. You'll feel like you got more done in the day, and you'll stop feeling like ain't enough time in the day, because there is enough time in the day. You're just not using it wisely. So, like I said again, stop the overthinking. And when you think, stop thinking negative. Start thinking positive. Matter of fact, eliminate negativity out of your vocabulary. Don't even use the word bad, because there's only 2 emotions in sparing degrees. There's good and bad. Eliminate bad. That's it. Eliminate bad. Just focus on the good. That's what I do. I don't even acknowledge negative things happening in my life, because negativity don't exist to me. Because like I said again, life is all about experiences. And that's all we having is experiences. And I'm learning along the way because everything is educational. See, I remember, let me get my glasses on. I'm about to transform. Y'all know when I put my glasses on, I'm about to go in. I'm transforming into, that man. Not Batman, but that man. You feel me? I put my glasses on, I tap into the spirit of money making Mitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, I tap into that spirit. A Rich Porter. By the way, my last name is, anyway, I don't want y'all to know my last name. I said it, but I'm not going to let y'all know what I said that confirms my last name. Anyway, I'm going to tap into the spirit that I need to tap into. Matter of fact, I want to thank God for bringing all of y'all together right now that's watching this episode. I pray the information and the things that I say spark your mind and spark your brain in a way that make you go out there and attack the day with positive, great mental attitude, ready to focus, ready to get it done. I want to motivate y'all to go out there and get it done. That's my job. That's my gift, and I want to give it to y'all. So I just figure I'd say that real quick. Thank you, God. Appreciate you in advance, because I know he's going to make that come true to life for sure. I ain't got no doubt about that. Anyway, speaking about negative attitude, I was talking to this chick by the name of, matter of fact, I'm not even going to say her name. Well, I was talking to this chick one day on the phone, right? She was telling me about her day and how she was having an anxiety attack and she was depressed. And I was like, that's interesting. Okay, so what are you doing to get yourself out of this depressed state of mind? And she said she don't know what to do. So I say, okay, cool. I proceeded to give her some remedies. I say, how about you just take a walk real quick? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. Go take a walk. She said, nah, I don't feel like taking a walk. I just want to lay in bed. I said, okay, I could feel you. I feel you. So while you're laying in bed, how about you just, grab a book and read a few sentences out of a book. You don't got to read the whole book. Just read a few sentences out of a book. Just a positive book, not one of those fictional books or street novels. Read a sentence or a few paragraphs out of a positive book. She said, I don't feel like reading. I really don't read that much. That's just not something I really do. And I was like, okay, I get it. Okay, I feel you. Some people don't like to read. I said, so check this out. How about you just listen to Les Brown? He's one of the greatest motivational speakers of our time. You know what I mean? I think you should definitely check him out. He's one of the people that I listen to when I'm feeling down and I want to, get motivated, and I want some energy that's going to make me feel good and make me feel ready to attack the day in a positive way. She made an excuse for that as well. She basically said she don't have the time to listen to Les Brown. She don't have the time to take a walk or take a stroll. She don't have the time to read a few pages or paragraphs out of a book. So I asked her, so you don't have the time to take yourself out of a low vibrational mental state? You don't have the time to raise your vibration by doing simple things that's only going to take 10 minutes out of your day? She gave me like 3 to 4 or 5 excuses on why she don't have the time to get out of her depression. She was having, she basically was overthinking and worrying. Anytime somebody's depressed and somebody's in a negative mental state, they're worrying about something. They're overthinking something. So basically she was overthinking something, and that put her down a spiral going downward, and she didn't want to do anything to get out of it. So after a few minutes of talking to her on the phone, I decided to, just get off the phone with her, because I told her, man, listen, man, if you're not going to take the time out to try to get yourself out of the funk that you in, I'm not going to waste my time on giving you the remedies and the solutions that you need to do in order to take yourself in a positive state of mind, or to get yourself in a positive state of mind. Because obviously you want to be depressed. Obviously you want to be in a low vibrational state. You want to be sitting and laying in the dark in your house, in the bed all day, wasting your life away. Mad at the world. Sitting there overthinking about things that you could change if you just apply yourself. Because all it takes is 10 to 20 minutes out of your day to apply certain things that can take you in a positive direction. It's super easy. It's a lifestyle, man. If you want to live a prosperous life, have anything and everything you want, you have to make this shit a lifestyle. It's not a job for me to wake up and be thankful and grateful. It's not a hassle for me to wake up and go meditate and pray. It's not a hassle. I pray at least 5 times a day, and I'm not Muslim. I'm just a spiritual guy that's tapped into a higher source and a higher power. You don't have to be religious to pray. So I basically got off the phone with her, let her know that, hey man, enjoy your life, enjoy your depressed state of mind, have fun with that shit. Because this is going to be the last time I have a conversation with you. I didn't tell her that at the time, of course not, but that was the last time I spoke to her. Because niggas ain't got time for that negative energy, man. Especially a person like me, man. I don't got no time for negative energy. If you want to be negative and I'm giving you the remedy and the things that you need to do to get yourself in a positive mind state, and you decide to say, man, I'm not going to do it, well, then it's fuck you then. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to save my energy and my time for somebody who want to use it for that benefit. That's just how I feel about that. There's 1,000 excuses for failure, but never a good reason. These are quotes that I love to use, and I'm going to use them, quite frankly, throughout all my episodes because I want these shit to stick in your brain like a stain on your white t-shirt. Yeah. I want that motherfucker to stick in your brain, man. You feel me? Because, see, there's a method to the madness. The more, let me take off my glasses for this one, right? The more positive quotes and affirmations that you know, that you can say without thinking about it, it changes your vibration. It actually changes your DNA on a vibrational level. It raises your vibration because you don't have to think about what to say next. You don't have to think about positive affirmations that you need to come up with to make you feel good. It just flows out of your lips like water. Pause. You know what I mean? It just flows like water, man. I don't have to think about what to say next. I know what to say. That's why y'all captivated by the podcast. See, a lot of niggas got podcasts. A lot of niggas doing this podcast shit. I commend every content creator out there because this is a challenge. This is not easy. I commend all of y'all. I commend everybody out there that's working and doing this podcast thing, man. Salute to y'all. But ain't nobody fucking with me. Nobody's saying it the way I'm saying it. Nobody they just don't got what it takes to do it like I do it. Now they doing it how they do it, and I commend them because they are inspiring me as well. They inspire me. All of y'all inspire me. Anybody that's out there creating content, I am inspired by y'all. You dig? So don't get it fucked up. I'm not insulting nobody. I'm inspired by y'all. But I just know that I do me better than anybody else. Nobody can do me better than me. And that's the type of attitude you need to have. Nobody can do you better than you. But the first step is you got to find out who you is or who you are. Y'all know I'm from the Bahamas, so my English ain't going to be as good as it need to be, but I'm going to say it the way it need to be said. We interrupt this program for a quick, short commercial break. I know you're enjoying the content, but listen, I gotta plug the book, The Power of Thought. This is something that you need in your life. You can think your way to a rich and prosperous life. It's your thoughts and your feelings that create abundance for you. Change your mind and you can change your life. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to teach you how to think. So get a copy of the book, The Power of Thought. If you don't got all day and you ain't trying to read a 300-page book, this is short and sweet. It's gonna take you where you need to be. Also, for the people that don't read, I got the audio book as well. Everything is going to be in the description below. Support the book, support the platform. Y'all know what it is. The Power of Thought. Yours truly, Likquidcash. Now back to the episode. Cheers. You feel me? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all know I had to go old school on y'all. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's one of those quotes that's been around for centuries. One of y'all might not haven't heard about it before, but you heard about it now. You feel me? And what best place to hear it other than, Create a Steady Hustle show with yours truly. Like I said again, it's 1,000 excuses for failure, but never a good reason. She was suffering from excuse-itis. I spoke about this in my first podcast. If you haven't watched it, it's called From the Corner Store to the Corner Office. I touched on these topics in the first podcast. Y'all need to go check it out. From the corner store to the corner office. All right. See, she was suffering from excuse-itis. And a lot of y'all are suffering from that disease. A lot of y'all are making excuses for the reason y'all in the circumstances y'all are in right now. And that's a problem. Stop making excuses. Go out there and get it done. Because it's really simple, man. On the way to your goals, you're going to fail. It's okay. Like I said again, be appreciative to every part of the journey. Just don't make excuses. Stop making excuses, man. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. It's just you and your goals, and you know what you want to do. All you got to do is go out there and make it happen. It ain't gonna make it happen by itself. Excuse-itis, man. It's one of those things that I fear of having. I don't ever want to suffer from that disease. I don't ever want to make excuses. There's a lot of times, people have projects they need to do, and you might ask them, hey, how's that project you working on going? And they come up with, oh, I'm almost there. I'm just trying to figure out the name. I'm trying to get the business name. Then you might talk to that same person 6 months from now, and you ask them again, hey, how's that project you was working on? Did you ever, got the ball rolling with that? Did you ever get that off the ground? And they say, oh man, you know what? I got the name, but now I'm trying to figure out my mission statement. I ain't got the mission statement yet. I'm trying to get this mission statement together. And you're like, oh, okay. And you hit them a year later, and you say, hey, how's that? You got the mission statement, the project together, you got the name together. How's that going? And they come up with another reason why they haven't started yet. You know what I mean? The more they waste time and procrastinate on their goals and things that they want to accomplish, the further they are from achieving their goals. Check this out. If you have an idea and you don't actually take action within 48 hours, you're going to go on a spiral downward to the point where you're not even going to start working on that idea 3 months to 6 months from now. I'm going to say that again because y'all didn't hear me. If you have an idea, you got 48 hours in order to act on that idea before you start to go on a spiral downward and you possibly never act on that idea at all. And by the time you even try to make an attempt to act on that idea, you look on your phone or you look on the TV screen and you see someone else with that exact same idea that you was thinking about doing. See, successful people are always doing what the other person is still thinking about doing. Successful people are always doing what the other person is still afraid of doing. And successful people are always doing what the other person is too good to do. See, some of y'all are too prideful. Some of y'all believe y'all too cool for school. See, the reason you ain't start working that job yet because you felt like, damn, I ain't trying to motherfucking be working at McDonald's. Man, I ain't trying to be motherfucking working at Popeyes. Man, I ain't trying to be no motherfucking cleaner. Listen, man, you mean to tell me you want to be broke and cool? You mean to tell me you rather be cool and broke than to be cool working a job that you don't want to work, but it's just a stepping stone to get to where you need to go. So even though it's a job that you may not be, you might be, you not want to work. You don't want to work this job right now, but you broke right now. So at the end of the day, you're not in a position to be too cool for school, man. You know what I mean? You can't be too cool that you walk around broke and you don't want to work a job because you're too prideful. See, that was me when I was coming up. I didn't want to work in McDonald's because I thought I was too cool. I felt like, the girls is going to see me. I don't want the girls to see me working at McDonald's or Burger King. I don't want to be, saying, can I take your order? You know what I mean? But I was walking around broke. All my niggas was wearing Jordans and I was still wearing, Sweetwaters, XJ900s. Sneakers with no names. Yeah, my father was buying me sneakers with no names. All my high school friends was walking around with the new J's. And I was too cool for school because I didn't want to work an after school job because I didn't want the girls to see me and try to tease me. That's what that was my thought process. I thought, they gonna tease me if they see me at McDonald's. Not knowing that, man, you just a high school kid, man. Don't even matter. You got a job. You feel me? Their opinions don't matter. You got a job. You can afford to buy things that you want. You don't got to put more stress on your parents by asking them for, new school clothes, new school books, because you could afford it now. Because why? You took it upon yourself to work an after school job. So there's a lot of people out there right now that are too prideful, and that's why they are not able to, get no finances or have no finances. That's why they ain't got no money. You feel me? They still depending on mommy and daddy, put more stress on the family. When all you got to do is go out there and apply yourself, man, and you can be able to buy whatever sneaker you want, buy whatever shoes you want, buy whatever books you need. But the problem is, man, like I said again, y'all too prideful. And I get it, because that was me as well. I know, I understand it. For my young niggas out there, I want y'all to understand that don't be too cool that you can't go out there and get a 9-to-5 and make an honest living and applying yourself in the right direction. So one day you can take the money from that job and invest into your goals and your dreams. See, we get taken down the wrong path because of the environment and our friends. But I try to tell everybody out there, do not be a product of your environment. Let your environment be a product of you. I'm gonna say that again because I don't think y'all really listening. To all my young niggas out there, man, do not be a product of your environment. Let your environment be a product of you. You make the decisions in your life. You can change your life circumstances right now. You don't have to go down the wrong path. You don't have to do the things that you see the drug dealers doing in your neighborhood, man. You could actually get a job and work a 9-to-5 and afford the Jordans that you want to buy anyway. Because the money that they making on the corner is just enough to buy Jordans and clothes and put things on they, put some clothes on their back, and that's about it. Niggas ain't really getting that money like you think they getting it. They make it look good. Yeah, they make it look good. There's a lot of niggas out there selling nicks and dimes and trying to, rub two pennies together to make something out of nothing. They make it look good. But don't get it confused. That 9-to-5 that you working right now, that can buy you the same amount of things that this nigga is having just by selling twos and fews of these nicks and dimes that he's selling. All you gotta do is apply yourself, my brother. You dig? You got the tools, man. Use the tools, man. You got the tools. You know what I mean? That's heavy, man. Think about that for a second, man. Let that digest in your mind. Let that digest in your mind. Do not be a product of your environment. Let your environment be a product of you. That's deep. That's real deep, man. Y'all need to really meditate on that. Really meditate on that. See, instead of hurting my community, instead of being on this internet and talking about gossip and what's going on in the local media, instead of trying to say things for clickbait, instead of me trying to talk about trending topics, I decided to do something that's not really being done. I decided to do something that's totally opposite of that. I decided to put out positive, life-changing content that can spark the mind of the generation that's coming behind me. That's the goal. See, it's easy to go viral when you're doing dumb shit. Do you know how hard it is to go viral when you're trying to be positive and you're trying to spread light and you're trying to give your light to the world and you're trying to say things that's going to spark the mind of the next generation that's coming behind? See, that's all I want to do. See, I don't care about what they saying in the comments. I don't give a damn about that. Because it's just opinions. Because their opinions don't matter. Long as I'm working on what I want to do, which is to inspire, which is to motivate, which is to encourage, which is to breathe life into the person that's listening to my content. That's the only objective I have. Anything else is null and void. Anything else is uncivilized. That's my only objective. That's my only purpose, is to give back. And the way I know how to do it is to share the knowledge that I have. Because I don't want the knowledge to die with me. I want it to be, left on this planet Earth. So when I'm long gone, somebody can dust off their computers and they can type in Create a Steady Hustle or type in Likquidcash, or maybe just run by some of the things that I might have said just scrolling on the internet after I'm dead and gone. And they get inspired and I spark their brain for them to go out there and achieve their dreams. That's what I do it for. You know what I mean? See, let me ask y'all a question real quick, right? Would you take $200,000 now or flip a coin for $40 million? I know some of y'all are thinking like, damn, would I take the $200,000 now or would I flip a coin to win $40 million? Some of y'all are probably going to be like, I'm going to take the $200,000 now because if I flip the coin, I could fuck around and lose everything. Right? And that's honorable. That's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's okay. Or you might be thinking, what if I flip the coin and I hit? What if I flip the coin and actually win, $40 million? And I know some of y'all are probably thinking, shit, with $200,000, I possibly can make $40 million. Well, I'm here to tell you, it ain't that easy. See, if it was up to me, I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to flip the coin to try to win that $40 million because, shit, $200,000 is a good chunk of change, but it ain't enough for me. Plus, I like to take risks. And when I think about what if, I think about the what if in a positive mind state. What if I flip this coin and I actually win the $40 million? You feel me? See, you might take the $200,000, but because you don't understand how to play the money game, you might lose that $200,000 in 200 days. Matter of fact, less days than that. Some of you niggas gonna lose the $200,000 in 2 months. You feel me? And if you really got a bad spending habit and you don't know how to manage money, you're gonna lose that $200,000 in 2 hours. If you don't really know how to pace yourself. You buy your mom's a house, it's a wrap. $200,000 probably gone right there. Cause you know you want to pay it off cash because nobody told you how to, play the real estate game. And you feel like, you big pimping now, so you could, you feel like you one of the big boys now. You got 200,000. You feel like, shit, I'm gonna just drop 150 on this house, or I'm gonna drop 100 on the house and put 50 on the car, and by the time you wake up and you look up, the money gone. Like I said again, what if you flip that coin and you win the 40 million? That's the mind frame that you gotta have. You can't think about anything in a negative state of mind. You got to think positive at all times. Now, I get it. You don't want to take the risk. It's cool. You don't have to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk for you. I'm taking a 40 million risk because I want to touch 40 million. That's just me. 200,000, I can make that. That's cool. I can make that. 40 million, it's going to take a little bit more, time and effort to get that. So, like I said again, we don't try, man. To try is the first attempt to fail. Because winners don't try, winners do. See, I'm a winner. I got the winning spirit. And I'm trying to teach you and educate you on how to have a winning attitude. I'm going to say that again. To try is the first attempt to fail. Because winners don't try, winners do. I don't try nothing. I just do it. Whatever it is that I want to do, I just make it happen. I don't question if I'm going to be successful at it or not. Is this going to work out or not? Do I got what it takes or not? Nah, man, I just do it. Simple and plain. And I keep on doing it until I get it done right. Do you know how much attempts I made at doing this podcast thing? I never failed. I just wasn't consistent. So I had to, buckle down and get disciplined. Consistency is the key. See, I always been giving out good information. If you check my history, you'll see that I've always been giving out content with positive underlying messages, but I wasn't consistent with it. This time I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to be consistent with it. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be determined and disciplined to build my platform to the level that I want to see it at. And I don't care if one person is watching. That's enough for me. Because 1 lead to 2, and 2 lead to 3, and 3 lead to 4. Now you got what? 100,000 more. It's that easy. Long as you applying yourself and you consistent. You understand? So listen, like I said again, successful people are always doing what the other person is afraid to do. And successful people are always doing what the other person is still thinking about doing. So whatever you're thinking about doing, stop thinking about it. Just do it. It's that simple. Stop making it more complicated than it need to be. Like I said, I'm going to tell you the problems and the solution. The solution to your problem is stop overthinking it. Stop making it more challenging. Stop thinking negative. Stop sending yourself on a negative spiral downward. The reason why you feel that way is because you're thinking that way. You can change how you feel just by changing your thinking. See, my mission is not to tell you what to think, it's to teach you how to think. And to have a winning attitude, it starts with your thinking. It's not rocket science. It's not a magic trick. It's really that easy. So, like I said again, see, if your attitude is right, the facts don't count, because 99% of what people think are facts are just their opinion. See, the facts was I was an illegal immigrant with no documentation, no college education. I had no professional skills, so I had no way to get a decent job. So I had to work slave hour shifts, working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, getting paid $5 an hour. Now you do the math. But I had two things going for me. I had a pocket full of positivity, and I had a heart full of ambition. And I had the will to go get it by any means necessary. You dig? See, we all got the gift to turn nothing into something, shit into sugar, and water into wine. We all had that gift. I was down and determined to get mine. Now, what's your excuse again? I thought so. See, God gave us the willpower to do as we please. But see, we need to use that willpower to be, do, and have as we please. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, he can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the wrist. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
Check this out. If you might have the skills to pay the bill, but if you don't have the willpower, your power will be turned off and you'll be living in darkness. You gotta apply yourself. It's just that simple. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back that ain't listening. See, you might have the skills to pay the bill, but if you don't have the willpower, your power will be turned off and you'll be living in darkness. See, God gave us the gift, like I said before, but you gotta apply yourself. You gotta use it. See, some of y'all are waiting for God to still come make his second return and go out there and make it happen for you. Nah, you bugging. By the time you wait on the second coming of Jesus Christ, there'll be a fucking flood. Life will be over. Matter of fact, he's not going to destroy the world by a flood. He says it's going to be brimstone and fire. So yeah, life will possibly, more than likely be over by the time you wait for Jesus to come back and try to give you the life that you want. Now you got to go out there and apply yourself, man. You got to make it happen. See, like I said again, each and every one of us has the gift to turn water into wine. We've been doing it for centuries. Black people have been making the impossible possible. Because everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is him possible. H-I-M possible. Through him, anything you desire and anything you want can come true to life. All you have to do is stop trying to do it on your own. Understand that there's a higher power that you got to connect to make everything you want happen to come into your existence. Tap into that higher power. Why are you trying to accomplish everything on your own? Are you that egotistical? Are you that self-absorbed? Or are you that stupid? See, you don't know what you don't know, and that's the problem. And if nobody told you, I'm gonna tell you today, stop trying to do it on your own. Nothing is impossible. Everything is him possible. Through him, we all can have the things we desire. All you have to do is ask. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door shall be open. This game has been passed down for centuries. The game don't change, just the players do. How you decide to use the game is all on you. And that's the problem. You are not using the game. It's right in the front of your face. Nobody's put a wool over your eye. Nobody's been lying to you and telling you things to try to triple cross you. Now you triple crossing yourself. You making it more complicated than it need to be. See, like I said, if your attitude is right, the facts don't count. Because I know we all had an experience where we in school and the teacher say, can everybody take their pen and their pads and write down a list of things they want to be when they grow up? And she looks at the list and she stops and she says to this one particular kid, can you write down goals and dreams that are more realistic? And the reason she says that is because the facts are, you don't have a mom, you don't have a dad, you live in the projects, you live with your grandmother, you don't have a pleasing attitude, Matter of fact, you got a negative attitude. You don't show up to school 90% of the time. You hang around the wrong crowd. So the facts are, and the facts is, in her mind, that you ain't gonna be shit. The chances of you being a doctor, the chances of you being a lawyer, the chances of you being an NBA player, in her mind, is almost impossible. Based on your circumstances, based on your life situation, based on where you at right now and what she can see. That's the facts in her mind. But we all know those kids who came up from humble beginnings and became Michael Jordan, and became Kobe Bryant, and became LeBron James, and became Johnny Cochran. Like, it's black people have been doing this for centuries. We've been defying the odds. And that's why I be telling people all the time, don't count me out. Don't count yourself out. All you got to do is tap in to the higher power, because nothing is impossible. See, like I said again, if your attitude is right, the facts don't count. I'm going to keep on repeating until you get this inside of your membrane. They said there was no cure for cancer. They said there was no cure for AIDS. I'm sure you know somebody or heard of somebody that's been cured of cancer. Now, I don't know nobody that's been cured of AIDS yet, but I'm sure there is a cure for it, because it ain't a big scare like it used to be. Why is that? It's not a big scare like it used to be because they got procedures and certain, prescriptions that can possibly, prevent the AIDS virus from being spread. So if you could prevent the AIDS virus from being spread, that means you got a cure. You're just not giving it to the mass public. But like I said again, I'm sure there's somebody you read about or heard about that was cured from cancer. There's cures for everything. I read one time a doctor said, there's no uncurable disease, just uncurable people. So it don't matter how much prescriptions you take, how much chemotherapy you go through. If you have a disease of the mind, you will never be cured of that disease. See, a lot of people are walking around ill mentally. That's why they're not able to be cured of the disease they're walking around with physically. Anything that you have in your mind will start to affect the physical if you're thinking in a negative way. A lot of diseases are caused from stress, grief, negative thinking. All these things happen and starts in the mind first. See, that's why I'm trying to help you guys to have a winning and pleasing attitude. Because once you walk around with that winning and pleasing attitude, everything, and I mean everything, is possible. Stop trying to do it on your own. You do not know what you don't know. Some of you got to understand you are not that smart. You are not that intelligent. You are not that wise. See, I was just like you. I thought I was going to do everything on my own. I was going to be successful on my own. I was going to be this big hip hop rapper, this big star on my own. I don't need nobody. I could do it on my own. And then I had to realize real quick, oh shit, life is serious. Oh God damn. It's hard being an adult. Whoever told you being an adult was easy, they lied. Have you ever been so broke, nigga, you was wishing that you was a kid again? You was wishing that you was still living in your mommy and your papi house? You still was wishing that you was living with your father and your mother? Have you ever been that broke? See, if you never been that broke, then you ain't experienced what I've experienced. See, that's why I was determined to be successful by any means necessary. And I had to tap in to a higher power. I said, man, I got to stop trying to do this shit on my own, man. I got to stop waiting on my homeboys to champion behind me. I got to stop waiting on my homeboys to try to help me invest into my business and my goals and my dreams and the things that I want to do. I got to stop waiting on people to come over and help brainstorm with me. Nah, nobody's coming over to help you brainstorm on your idea. Nobody's going to take their hard-earned money and help put it behind your goals and your dreams. Nobody got time for that, man. They want to basically jump on the train when it's already moving. Know what I mean? That's when they want to jump on the train, when it's already moving. I hope y'all really picking up what I'm putting down, because I'm saying some real shit. Y'all know I am. Y'all know I don't say nothing that's bullshit, man. Everything I say is some real shit, man. Some deep shit, man. I hope y'all really picking it up. Disease of the mind. A lot of y'all are walking around ill in the mind. And that's what's stopping y'all. That's what's causing y'all to be ill. That's what's causing your sickness. You have a disease of the mind. I hope y'all got y'all pen and y'all pad and y'all writing some of this shit down, man. Like I said, there's no uncurable disease, just uncurable people. That's it. Cure yourself of your illness by thinking positive all day, every day, even when something happens that you deem to be negative. Like I said, I don't even acknowledge negative events. If something happened that the majority of the world will call a negative event, I look at it as a positive. I'm gonna touch more on this in the next episode. I might call that episode "The Power of Failure." I might touch more on this in that episode. It's because some of y'all need to understand that failure is a good thing. A lot of y'all think failure is a bad thing, but failure is actually good. And I'm gonna touch more on that in another episode. And y'all just gotta keep watching, man. I'm gonna keep giving y'all good gems. I'm gonna keep giving y'all that motivation and the inspiration that y'all need. And I'm gonna always give y'all a quote that you can take with you on your journey. And like I said again, you have to tap into that higher source. Understand that you shouldn't, and you understand that you don't have to do it on your own. But don't put your faith in belief. Put your faith in knowing. Because belief is laced with doubt. I gotta say that again. Don't put your faith in belief. Put your faith in knowing, because belief is laced with doubt. Some of you think you have to see it to believe it. Well, I say you gotta believe it in order to see it. And let me tell you this. Let me give you an example. You can't see air molecules, but you know it's there. That's why you can breathe. I'm gonna say that again, man, because y'all, like I said again, y'all is listening too slow. Y'all are confused right now. You're like, what this nigga talking about? What did he just say? I know y'all are probably like, what the fuck? What did he just say? You can't see the molecules in the air, but you know it's there. How you know? Hold your breath for 10 minutes. Just hold it for 10 minutes. And you'll be gasping for something that you cannot see. So that whole concept of, oh, I gotta see it to believe it, that's the wrong way of thinking. That's the wrong mindset. Nah, you got to believe it in order to see it. Every day, we're surrounded by things that we cannot see, but it's happening around us. Just the mere fact that we can breathe air. And we can't even see it, but we breathe it all day, every day. That should let you know that it's magic that's happening all around us, off our radar screen, that we are not privy to, that we are not aware of, that our level of thinking can't comprehend, but it's happening. It's happening. It's a fact. Matter of fact, it's not a fact, but it's a fact. You feel me? So, like I said again, man, you can't see the air molecules, but you know it's there. All you got to do is hold your breath for 10 minutes and you'll be gasping for air. For that thing that you can't see. We breathe it every day. I'm thankful for it because it keeps me alive. So that mentality of you got to see it to believe it, get rid of that. Tap into the you got to believe it in order to see it. You know what I mean? See, when you're going somewhere and you stepping into a building, you got to have the attitude as if you own that building. And I know some of y'all might say, well, shit, if I had the money you had, I would have that attitude as well. I'll walk into anywhere like I own the building. Nah, you got to have the attitude before you have the money. I'm going to say that again because y'all are not listening. You're listening too slow. Anytime you go into a place, a restaurant, a club, a seminar, you walk in like you own the building already. That's the attitude you have to have. And I know some of you saying, if I had your money, I would have that attitude as well. Nah, you got to have the attitude before you have the money, because the attitude brings the money. I'm giving it to y'all raw and uncut, man. Y'all are getting some dope ass information. You know what I mean? Y'all getting some real dope ass information. It might be a part 2 to this. Like I said again, it's so much more that you guys don't know. And I feel like I want to tell y'all because it's my duty to share the knowledge and share the information as I learn. I learn, I teach as I go. I teach as I learn. Anytime I learn something new, I want to share it with you because the more I grow, you grow, and the more we grow. So it's only right to pass the information forward. Now, before I end this episode, I got to tell y'all a story about the late, great Houdini. Houdini is one of the most prolific magicians that ever lived. Now, Houdini was having a show in Cologne, Germany. And to promote his show, Houdini would go to local prisons in the area and agree to magically escape out of their prisons. Now, he'll do this to create a buzz. Now, one day, a prison owner approached Houdini and told him that we have one of the most secure prisons ever known to man. Our prison is so secure, not even the great Houdini can escape from these prisons. So, of course, Houdini accepted the challenge, but he had 2 requests. He requested to enter the prison walls with his street clothes on, and he wanted to be left in complete privacy as he escaped from the prison cell. Of course, they agreed. Now, this was a big thing. I'm talking about a huge thing. All the local media and the local news came to see this event. So they handcuffed Houdini, they threw him in a cell, and they closed the doors and they waited outside in anticipation to see what happened. Now, there's 2 things they didn't know about Houdini. Houdini was a master locksmith. And the reason he wanted to go into the cell with his street clothes on is because he kept his tools inside of his belt buckle. So, of course, he was able to break from the handcuff pretty easily. That was nothing. So then he started to proceed to work on the locks. Now, 30 minutes went by. Houdini was not able to sprung the locks. An hour went by. The great Houdini was still not able to sprung the locks. Now he's there working on a lock. 2 hours went by, 3 hours went by. He's mentally and physically drained. About 4 to 5 hours went by. This time Houdini is sweating bullets, cats and dogs. He's nervous. He decided to give it one more try. 6 hours went by. The frustrated Houdini collapsed and fell against the cell doors, and they magically sprung open. See, in the midst of all of the excitement, the guard forgot to lock the cell doors. So essentially, Houdini was free. He could have walked out of there any moment and any time. But he was locked up in his mind. See, a lot of y'all have the keys to open all the doors, but y'all are stuck in mental captivity. This was an amazing episode. I'm happy that y'all was able to watch the entire episode. I want y'all to have a winning and pleasing attitude. I want y'all to be able to accomplish all of y'all dreams, whatever you desire. You got the keys. You're free to walk out at any moment. You just gotta want to. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It's Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash. Y'all know the vibes. Like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Likquidcash got a podcast. Cheers. How was that?
Yeah. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Niggas can't fuck with me, man.
That boy.
It's Likquidcash, I need it all out the stash. I'ma get rich or I'ma get deported. Riding cross country, my Ford Taurus.